Yo guys, sorry you already know, today we are back playing some more Fire Emblem Engage. We are about to continue from the post-battle of Chapter 3. I'm pretty sure Chapter 4 is where the game is going to open up just a little bit, even though I do know there's going to be a more linear Fire Emblem experience. Dude, the more that I play this game, the more I'm just reminded that Three Houses was such an exception to the rule. Because I just sort of forget, every single Fire Emblem game is, a pretty streamlined chapter-to-chapter experience, except for Three Houses, where you have, the entire month to do activities and do all the school stuff, and, yeah, I don't know, as a result, if this is going to end up being a shorter game. I feel like it's not, but I don't really know. Other thing I want to say off the jump is, I'm going to be doing a huge, long recording session today, and instead of doing intros and outros for each video, I'm just going to split them up as I go along. So that way, if a video starts and it does not have a proper intro, you can be sure to know that I have not seen any comments from the, since the last one that did have an intro, which is essentially probably going to be the next 6 to 8 videos. So just so we're aware, obviously, leave comments on that sort of stuff, but don't be insulted if I don't address that until the next time you see a video with an intro, and I will just sort of split it up that way. It is very transparent as to how long it's been since I've played, and how long these recording sessions are going. So yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into the end of Chapter 3 and see what happens next. We lost our mom, Queen Lumera. It was sad, but we did meet some new friends.
Thank you for helping with my mother's funeral.
It was the final service we could provide Queen Lumera.
And we were given a quest to go out and get all the emblem rings, which I assume is going to take up the bulk of this game. So I'm excited to do that.
I can't believe she's gone.
Come on, Framme. Think how hard this must be on the Divine Dragon. We gotta hold it together.
We literally had no feelings about her until, until she died.
Lumera. I never thought our paths would diverge so soon.
Everyone around here is way more familiar with Lumera than Aliar as the main character. They actually probably, have more of a right to feel more upset.
Nor I. And to leave a child behind, I did that in death. A bitter memory. I vow to protect your offspring in your absence, Lumera.
Yeah, what game is Sigurd from? Because, he just seems cool. He gives off, a very, cool air of, coolness. I want to come up with a better word, but I can't. He just seems really, really, really cool. I'd like to know more about him.
If we could grant our power now.
I did say that I want to play all the Fire Emblem games, and I honestly think that seeing the past emblems is going to be the thing that really makes me want to, because I'm going to be like, ooh, what about this character? What's their story? And that's going to give me the motivation to deep dive into whatever game they're from, which is exciting for me.
You know that's not possible without the other emblems here.
Yes, I know. This is awful. Sorry I couldn't have done something.
I like how they just copy and pasted Dimitri's hair and just you know what? Alfred, you get to be Dimitri, but different. With you got a little bit of green in your hair instead.
No.
But the personalities are not the same,
Without you,
from what I can tell.
Losses may have been even greater. Though I must ask, why did you come? Was there something you needed?
Our kingdom is in danger. My mother sent me to ask Queen Lumera for help.
Ah, that's a little awkward.
All over Framme, our people are being attacked by these creatures.
I wonder if that's gonna be the first place that we go then.
Creatures? What kind of creatures?
Corrupted, potentially?
These things are like people, but cracked, almost crumbling. The corrupted.
Yep.
Oh, so that's what you call them. Yes, corpses brought back to life.
This reminds me of I remember it was I think it was in the Telltales Walking Dead, where it's just people would have different names for the zombies, and it's just so that's what you call them. I don't know why that specifically just made me think of that. But yeah, I assume everybody's gonna have their own names, but they're gonna settle on one agreement by the end, which is probably gonna be the Corrupted.
To us. They just keep attacking everything. We sent our knights out to hold them off, but it's a losing battle.
Get better knights.
My kingdom is being destroyed. Divine One, will you help us?
I do think we should, and there's probably emblem rings in Framme, right?
Please, come with me to Framme.
So I think we can kill two birds with one stone.
Me? What can I do? It was my mother's help you wanted, not mine.
I'm sorry, did your mother do anything in battle that we could see? No, but you did, so...
Queen Lumera is gone. You're the last Divine Dragon. We need the power of the rings to save Framme. And only you can do that. sorry. I don't mean to press the topic. I'll return to Framme. We'll do what we can. I'm coming with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna be like, no, hold it, we're coming.
You will? I don't want more families to be torn apart. More people to suffer.
Yeah, like, what else are we gonna do?
I have to push through my fear. Now that my mother is gone, it's my duty to step into the role of Divine Dragon.
I gotta say, it's already only been 3 chapters. Aliar is a way better main character than Byleth. I like, I love Three Houses to death. Byleth is probably one of the worst Fire Emblem protagonists of all time. Just because they're silent always, and like there isn't really anything that special about them. But Aliar, he's in the right spots for me.
And if each kingdom is protecting rings, I take it Framme has one, correct? That's right. Then I need to go there anyway, to honor my mother's request. She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Helios.
Yeah, I mean, as a divine, well, no, I guess his thing about the Divine Dragon is a little bit different than, because we know that getting all the rings is the only way to put down, like, the Fell Dragon and bring peace to the world or whatever. And I guess he was saying specifically that maybe as a Divine Dragon, we have, like, battle capabilities that will help save Framme.
As the Divine Dragon, I officially accept the Kingdom of Firane's request for aid.
Let's go!
It's great to hear. Thank you, Divine One. Happy to help, Prince Alfred. Just Alfred is fine. I've been visiting you at the Somniel since I was a boy. I think of you as an old friend. A very, very old friend.
I mean, I am very, very old.
I appreciate that. Actually, I can't remember anything from before I fell asleep. Nothing? This world is new to me. I appreciate having friends who can teach me about it. I'll do my best. Can't say I'll know much compared to Queen Lumera, but I'll try.
I mean, she didn't really get to tell us all that much before, yeah, you know,
Thank you.
the thing happened.
Alfred.
She was planning on it, but just didn't quite get there. All right, look at all of our units running across. I do like that the more units you add, the more they start running across the screen. That's very cool. Allies fight next to each other or heal each other. They gain support points and eventually unlock support conversations. Yes, we have seen the hearts pop up. You can view support conversations on the Somniel or world map to increase the support level between characters. Units with support levels gain stat bonuses when standing adjacent to one another. All of that sort of checks out. I don't really feel the need to talk to everybody. I apologize for any of the people that like do care about like every little line of dialogue and like what everybody has to say. But I just don't. I'm just looking around for these golden glows because I like items. Give me an item. 50 bond fragments? Okay. I don't know if that's something that we can use to increase bonds between the emblems and whatnot, or what. I guess we'll learn more about them. I think chapter 4 is where we're gonna get access to just like roaming around the Somniel to do some of the side stuff.
We ought to establish
So hopefully we
a base
get
of
introduced to some of that sort of
operations
stuff.
before we begin our journey. The Somniel would be uniquely useful.
A little out of the way, isn't it? I can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
As a divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
I can?
Yeah, I'm super special.
Indeed. Furthermore, one can only enter the Somniel with a divine dragon's power. Without Queen Lumera's blessing, even we stewards couldn't have set foot there.
Makes sense.
That is what makes it a safe haven.
Well then, yes. Let's use it as our base.
Even though there were definitely corrupted that attacked us earlier, I guess they're just not going to show up anymore.
But before we depart, can you give me a moment? We'll be gone a while, so I'd like to say goodbye to my mother.
Of course. Take as much time as you need.
The final goodbye.
Thank you for watching over me all this time. This journey will be a long one. But don't worry. Vander and the others will be right beside me. I will fulfill my duty as the Divine Dragon. I will find all of the rings, just as you asked. And then, I'll return to you, Mother. I promise.
All right, that's our promise now. I think we can do it.
Here we are, safely returned to the Somniel. I didn't realize how spacious this place was.
It is rather quiet, I know. but it will liven up as we gain allies.
I cannot wait to gain allies. And then choose my favorites and all that.
Supply us with equipment as well. Something to consider.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Divine One, might this be yours?
I don't know what it is, but it is blue and red, and everything blue and red is probably mine.
A piece of jewelry. I don't recognize it. The crystal looks unusual. Where did you get this?
On the ground in the ring vault after the siege. I thought it might be yours, but apparently I was mistaken.
Oh, is that the thing that the person dropped when they were leaving?
No one has come forward, so it must have belonged to an enemy soldier. I'll dispose of it.
Wait. It's familiar somehow. Even though I've never seen it.
Then please, do take it. Perhaps it will help jog your memory.
That would be nice.
Thank you, Vander. Once we've rested for a bit, let's set out for Firene.
All right, are we going to get introduced to all of the Somniel stuff that we can do? Or at least some of it? Oh, we actually get to know a little bit more about Emblem and his allies defeated the Shadow Dragon. He began to be known as the Hero King. I mean, that's a very brief overview. But that's cool. So maybe we'll get slight insights as to some of the other emblems that I'm less familiar with. The Somniel is your base. Use this area to prepare for the next battle and interact with your allies. Additional activities and areas of the Somniel will unlock as you progress through the story. Up the world map to continue your adventure. Access from the menu or by using the exit in the plaza. I do want to look. So, where do we see support? Yeah, like, so we can just see support. Okay, so we don't need to go up and talk to people for the support. We open it in this menu. So we're going to have, looks like maybe 2 or 3 support conversations. We got one with us and Clan, one with us and Framme.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Clan. I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
Let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
But I've rested for so long.
That's all right. I can handle it.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle. So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
Very well. You've convinced me. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Divine One.
I should be
Better be
thanking
doing
you
a good
for
job of
taking
it.
Such great care of me. I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
You mean it? Oh, man, I'm so happy I could faint.
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
All right, nice introductory thing. And now we're reached C. Hooray! All right, we're gonna do this one with Framme. And then yeah, I guess we could probably check up on the support thing if we ever need to go back and reference it for any reason, which I probably won't have to. I would like to get as many of the support conversations as possible, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'm not gonna be able to get all of them in one playthrough.
You look so shiny when you sweat. Hey! Look over here! Hey!
Are we just ignoring her?
The Divine One looked right at me!
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Universe, for creating someone so awesome and so very shiny.
Framme?
Like, you know I'm a person, right?
Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you?
Well, you're not distracting me.
That's a good line.
Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
I have a fan club?
Yeah, probably 2 members, Clan and Framme.
Yep. Our mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a
It's
little.
gonna take like 1 step back and then just do the same thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Why? Oh, you!
Framme is my early favorite. I love Framme.
That didn't help.
Oh, she's incredible. I love it. Alright, is there anybody else? Looks like Vander and Clan have one. And I think this is the only other one that we have unlocked.
I picked up the letters like you asked, Vander.
Ah, yes. Set them down over there, will you?
I also brought a letter opener. Thought you might need it.
Very good, thank you. Clan, before I forget, will you deliver this package?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Answering letters. A man of my age should put his fighting hand to nobler purposes.
Oh, I mean, you'll be helping us in battle and whatnot, which is a pretty noble purpose.
Is something the matter?
What? Oh, no. Everything's hunky-dory.
Well then, why are you standing there gawking? I told you to deliver that package.
Yes, sir.
On with it then. A faithful servant of the Divine Dragon wastes no time.
If you gave me some real steward work to do, maybe I'd take it more seriously.
Ooh.
Pardon?
Nothing. I'll deliver that package for you right away, sir.
Okay, okay. I think that'll lead to a pretty good support line. We'll see how that goes. I guess we can look at the bonds of... Oh, interesting. So we can... Is that also for support stuff? I'm not entirely sure. We can review notes, review emblems and bond rings. Very cool. Okay, so we can look at all the stuff that we get. Oh, we can even look at the stuff we'll get in the future. We can... I did actually want to look at the Holy Knight. So you just move 2 spaces after acting. Hit plus 10. Move plus 5. Wow, you get a lot of stuff. Nice, nice. Effective against cavalry. Cool stuff. I wonder if we sort of equip that or whatnot. Let's like actually walk around the Somniel. It's like I will probably end up like fast traveling around, but you know, so we can depart. Looks like there's maybe a symbol over here. What is this? Oh, the arena. I think the arena is just going to be used for like grinding and stuff like that. We're definitely not going to have to do any like grinding on normal mode, I'm assuming. At least not much of it. There's some stuff on the ground. Pretty pebble. Oh, it looks like gifts. Maybe we can give gifts to our allies. Eggs. Milk. Okay. What is the stable? Oh, it's locked up for now. I wonder... Alright, I see a yellow glow on the map. Maybe the yellow glows are where items are on the ground? Yep. Wheat flour. Alright, we're just getting a bunch of stuff. I guess I should just wait until the game introduces to me different things. I thought... I'm literally just, like, looking at the bottom right of the map. I'm not even, like, doing anything. I actually will look at the Somniel map from this. So on the Somniel map to view the status of facilities and see where your allies are. You can select the location of fast travel there. So we got my room, cafe terrace, the cafeteria, place an order with the cook, and down with your friends. All right, I might actually try that. All right, now we can pull port for relaxing with allies, pick ingredients for meals. Pond, I guess we could probably fish at the pond. Maybe we should try that out. Pasture, grotto, the Tower of Trials. I think Tower of Trials is some of the multiplayer stuff, which I would like to do at some point. Okay, there's notifications for my room, bulletin board, and music box. Okay, so my room in the cafeteria looks like they have some stuff. Let's travel this way. I'm not sure if I'll get the layout of the map down at all, but that's okay. Alright, this is your room, the sacred place where Aliar slept for 1,000 years. Select rest to take a nap in advanced time at the Somniel. You may hear some interesting things while resting. Wear headphones for the best sound. Interesting. Select reminisce if you pass support conversations and scenes again. You can lower the game's difficulty by selecting difficulty settings. You cannot raise the difficulty this way, however. Interesting. That's fine. I mean, I'm okay with just staying on normal mode. Some mentor drawer. Look at something important belongs here. Interesting. So yeah, what happens if we just like rest? We don't need to reminisce. We don't need to do difficulty setting. Time will pass. What does that do? Maybe there's like some farming stuff, or like oh, sounds like someone's coming in. I just want to see what happens when we rest.
Divine, oh, still sleeping.
Yep.
I'm sorry. My excited voice was too excited.
All good.
But good morning. It's another beautiful day.
All right, that's the thing that happens. Okay, sure. No problem. So what happens if we go out? Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. Basically anywhere you travel in here, this is gonna be like another loading screen. So I definitely want to make sure that I understand what everything is, and then either learn to walk there or not do it super much. I definitely want to mess with all the side stuff for at least a little bit just to sort of learn, but I'm not probably going to be returning to a lot of the side stuff over and over again, unless it's something that's either super useful or super fun, or who knows. This looks neat. Is this the dining hall? The Cafe Terrace? Cafe Terrace is a relaxing communal space with access points to other facilities. Using music box to change the background music of the Somniel. Bulletin board is full of useful information. Alright. Alright, so here is where the bulletin board is. That's what I was looking for. Doesn't look like I can sort of place any orders yet. But I can look at the bulletin board. And donations. If you support countries enough to raise their donation levels, they reward you with gifts. With a high donation level, a country will have more rare monsters that you can earn bonus gold or experience for defeating. High donation level also means you'll find more materials for exploring that country, among other things. Interesting. Oh, okay, so I can donate money to them and they'll give me effects. Interesting, okay. We can look at the map, we can look at our achievements. On the achievement screen, you can claim bond fragments rewards for your various feats. Okay, this is what I was wondering. I've seen the achievements pop up, I was like, is there an in-game reward for that? You'll be notified when you complete an achievement. Remember to collect your well-earned bond fragments. Absolutely. So, we got a bunch of bond fragments. I can just claim all. That works. And then I can sort of... Can I look at future achievements? Yes. Okay. Very cool. I'm just going to sort of play the game. I'm not going to, like, look to specifically do achievements. So, that is fine. This music box. I think the only other thing that I said I may try was the pond, where we could potentially fish. I also feel like there should be a place for us to claim the DLC rings. I may end up looking that up just to see. All right, so this is the pond, but it doesn't look like there's a way to fish yet. Maybe I have to wait for it to be introduced to me, but I do know that there is a way that you can fish. So, all right, I guess we can't do that yet. I'm going to just double check about the DLC stuff and if I can get that now. Okay, I believe I've gotten my answer. It seems that to actually get access to the DLC items, we have to complete Chapter 4 and then return. And it also seems that the Three Houses characters' rings don't open up until after Chapter 6. So I don't need to worry about that, which means that I believe we are safe to depart. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next chapter.